Are you looking for the best small digital cameras? 2024. The only 5 best small digital cameras you should consider today review. Buying guide. In this video, we will look at some of the best small digital cameras. 2024. The only 5 best small digital cameras you should consider today review. Buying guide. On the market. For more details, price, click, product link, please check the description below. Before we get started with our video. Number 1. Sony ZV. Compact cameras can be a good fit for vlogging, thanks to their ease of use and portability. And the Sony ZV-1 is among the best we've tested for vloggers. In fact, it's the only option here with a fully articulated screen fit for self-recording. It even has a specialized product showcases mode for product and beauty vloggers, prioritizing focus on any objects held up in the frame. Its 1-inch sensor captures good video quality too, with excellent autofocus and a fair selection of frame rates, including a high-speed recording mode in 1080p. It's worth mentioning that the Sony ZV-1 II has since replaced the original ZV-1. The ZV-1 II uses a wider angle lens with a wider field of view, FOV, that, on its face, is better suited to handheld vlogging. However, the new model no longer features optical stabilization, and its digital stabilization feature crops in some of that wider FOV. For that reason, the original ZV-1 is still our top pick, especially since it costs less. Number 2. Canon PowerShot 6740. Once you dip into budget territory, worthwhile options are fewer and farther between, but the Canon PowerShot 6740 is a solid choice that won't cost you too much. Of course, if you really want to save money, the best option is to simply stick with your smartphone camera, which is already waiting for you in your back pocket. But if you're craving the feel of a camera in your hands, or you need the zoom range that a point and shoot can provide, the 6740 is a good choice at a relatively low price point, though it has a smaller sensor than a previous Pix. Its built-in lens can extend to a max full-frame equivalent focal length of 960mm, giving you an incredibly wide zoom range to shoot everything from landscape shots to close-ups of faraway subjects. Its image quality is nothing to write home about, but it's more than suitable for casual or family photography, and the camera's tilt-up screen makes it easy to take selfies or shoot at waist level. Ultimately, this point and shoot will serve you well if you need something very compact with a ton of zoom at a reasonable price. Number 3. Sony ZV-1 II. The awkwardly named ZV-1 IE is the best camera I've tested for the budding YouTube or TikTok star. Sony's original ZV-1 was a decent vlogging camera, but the second, Mark II as it's known, improves the original design with a wider angle lens that makes it easier to shoot at arm's length. That, combined with the revamped controls, makes this one of the best cameras for filming yourself. The 18-50 mm phone .8-4 and the multi-face recognition mode is extremely clever and effective. In this mode, the ZV-1 I will detect when another face comes into the scene and automatically stops down the aperture to keep everyone in focus. There are limits, obviously, but it works surprisingly well. The on-screen controls, which use the rear touchscreen to offer a smartphone-like shooting experience, are perfect for anyone looking for higher quality images and audio than a phone provides but wants to retain the ease of shooting that smartphones offer. The other improvement over the first version is the ability to charge via the USB-C port, which means you can bring a portable battery and recharge on the go. Number 4. Fujifilm Instax Mini Evo. If you want a camera that's more fun to shoot with than your phone, provides immediate gratification in the form of mini prints, and can serve as a printer for any other images you have, consider our favorite Instax camera, Fujifilm's Instax Mini Evo. It's the best camera, printer hybrid in the Instax lineup. As the name suggests, it prints Instax mini film, roughly the size of a credit card, 3.4 inches x 2.1 inches. The body has a film, camera, inspired design, minus the viewfinder. Functions like rotating the aperture ring or ISO-style dial are used to control lens effects and film effects respectively. When you're ready to print, pull a film winder. It's clever and fun, but the design is also functional. The Mini Evo uses a fixed aperture, f2.0, and automatically switches shutter speed, 1.4 to 1/8000 and ISO, 100 to 1600, based on the exposure meter. The exposure meter is accurate in my experience. High contrast scenes with deep shadows will stump it sometimes. But that's okay because the Mini Evo captures your image to its internal memory. About 45 images, expandable to 1 GB with a micros card, so you can check your shot on the rear screen before printing. Once you have what you want, crank the film win lever and out comes your print. Number 5. Canon PowerShot 670s. For anyone looking to use their compact camera for super telephoto purposes such as wildlife photography or sports photography, you can't go past the Canon PowerShot 670s with its huge 65x optical zoom lens. The 670s features a 20.3 sensor, can record 4K videos, and thanks to built-in optical image stabilization, users can enjoy the full potential of this lens without camera shake, spoiling their fun. Sports. Lovers looking to put the long telephoto lens of this Canon compact camera to work will be pleased with the 10 frames per second continuous shooting, advanced of system, and top shutter speed of 1/2000th of a second, which can be used to aptly freeze the action as it unfolds. Thanks to a bright and detailed F sitting alongside the tilting L-seat screen, users can frame their images with calm and care, whether they are behind or in front of the lens. As an added bonus, the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity of this camera allow the quick sharing of results after they have been captured, as well as advanced remote control.